What up, familia?
Welcome to the Hitman and the Zombie Show. What are we talking about today, Zom?
We're getting into Scary Movie Dos.
Yeah.
Touch
Remember
my
when we
hand.
talked about Scary Movie 1? We didn't. Why? It was awful. 2? 2 is marginally better. But for me, it was the most memorable. I think it was the best one. Even though it didn't have Leslie Nielsen in it.
The man talking is Strong Hand Hitman. Give it up for your favorite cousin Neil.
Hello.
Bum, bum, bum.
You look
Give it up for your homie, the Spooky Bass.
Oh, you look so lovely, so pretty.
And I am the zombie.
Hold on, that hand's too big. Make it smaller.
And you are now entering the Scary Corner.
Scary Corner.
Senor Bass, you said you wanted to play a little quick game, so how we roll with that?
All right, we're gonna start off with some trivia questions for you
I haven't
guys.
done trivia in a while, so
Okay. So
rules. Hold on, we say our names right before we answer.
say your name. And
When
cousin Neil's gonna be the judge.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I anoint you because you're pretty good at it.
Alright, so just zombie versus hitman? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh no, we haven't.
You
I will
better-
ask the questions
better
here.
pull up your Google.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Gotta get your winker on.
Are you guys ready for the first question?
Nope, let's do it. Wait, was that the first question? I answered first. Hey, Hitman. No.
Ding, ding, ding,
Oh, I
ding,
didn't say your name. You didn't say your name.
Yet.
You didn't say the name,
You
so
didn't say your name.
you can answer that. That's 1 point for Juan.
Right off the bat, I'm on the lead.
All right. Let's start with
That's spooky.
Shorty?
Music is awesome.
gets into an argument with an animal. What type of animal does Shorty get in a verbal argument with?
Hitman.
Hitman.
The
Say
parrot.
it. That is correct. It is a parrot. Ding, ding, ding,
Dang.
ding. All right. Next question. After Cindy has gotten the chess that was previously owned by Mistress Kane, what animal starts to fight her? What kind of animal is it?
Did you even watch this movie, bro? Like, what?
I'm reading off the trivia questions.
No, I'm talking about
That's
this.
talking about me.
Oh, okay.
I'm perplexed by this. Freaking Hitman. It's a black cat. It's the cat from
Of course.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Ah, that's right. That's
It is
right.
the
The
black
boxing
cat,
scene.
What's your shorty on?
This is a blowout.
2-0 hitman.
What are we playing to?
5.
All right.
All right. Let's see here.
Fucking cat.
What
Are you
movie is being parodied in the opening scene?
Right into
Exorcist.
my name. It doesn't count right or
The
wrong.
Exorcist. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. I was kidding about the taking.
If I did a
2-1, hitman.
there's a time limit, so 5 seconds I don't answer, then
We're trying to push you along. Come on.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, last question for you guys.
This one's worth the amount of points to make it 5.
I was gonna say that. I know.
Here we go for the big championship belt here.
Wait, how about this? If zombie gets this, then I got a tiebreaker question.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Sudden death.
Damn, hold on. I think I ran out of questions here.
Dude, how many? This is 3-4 questions?
There's like 4 questions, man.
Do one off your top of your dome, I guess.
Okay. What does the sign say that Buddy puts on Cindy's back?
Hitman.
Hitman.
Shit, I don't know.
Kill me.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, kill her.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong.
Oh.
It does say kill me.
It does, no, it says kill her.
Does it say kill her?
Yeah.
You gotta be specific. It's okay. All right. Here, I got the question. This one's for all the marbles. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. How many scary movies are there?
Oh shit!
I hope y'all type
Like-
in. Come on, y'all type in. Let's go.
This is my first time watching this, so
5.
Really? It was your first time watching it?
yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hitman, it was 5.
Hitman win! Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah!
Right. Give me my beans.
Golf clap.
All of them.
All right. First impressions of the movie when you saw it. Does it still age well, or is it like a little off?
Well, let's see. The movie came out in 2001.
What can I ask you?
Oh shoot!
To
I was
the-
so
Can I
nice.
see
22
a movie we made today?
Well, I think the movie's still funny because, I saw it, I was a teen. And the sense of humor, the garbage sense of humor, it appealed to me.
Yeah, it really landed back then, and you look at it now, and you're like, yeah, that's what I laughed at.
I mean, we had James Woods on the toilet.
Yeah,
Enchiladas.
Oh, God.
yeah, I like how he recites
He's reciting Bible verses when he's on the toilet. Enchiladas.
"Oh, Christ compels you."
I don't know. It hit me when me watching that. Like now, like you said, I was like, I don't know. It was like a little off-putting for that. I don't know. It hit me in the wrong way.
Really?
And that scene, that scene, yeah. I was
Oh,
just
that's it. I thought talk about the movie.
No. This part, of the movie that we'll get into right now.
Well, also, I think, because, again, 2001, they reference a lot of scary movies. That's the whole point. Scary. I think if you showed it today, kids these days, they haven't seen that many scary movies. Well,
Sure.
they're probably not going to get... The references are going to go right over their heads.
Yeah.
They're going to laugh, but they're not going to know where it's coming from.
Yeah, it'll just be like, it's funny.
Certainly not the first Exorcist where like that was the thing was like when the priest went in, all the flies were like crawling in his mouth and it was all gross. And that's what that was, and that's why it was funny because it's like, oh, he's not grossed out. He's just like dropping a flat stinkle.
Taking a dump. Dropping a log.
I'm gonna jogger. How about you, Ace? How you felt? First
Back
impression.
then, yeah, I mean, it was funny to me. I mean, and then watching it today was like memory lane. So
Wait,
Those are little-
I thought you just saw it for the first time. Right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like trying to people were talking about it. I was like, I don't see it appealing. So I'm like, whatever.
Well, did you see the first one when it came out?
Oh, have you seen the first ever?
I haven't seen them the
have
first
you
ever.
seen any of them?
Oh, you haven't seen
I'd seen it toward later. I feel like the Scream one is kind of funny. It's like, what's that?
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I
You know
just
what?
like
I mean,
hearing
that
it.
movie kind of holds up though a little bit. Like I think it's gone full circle enough. That was up is kind of funny again.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like that movie has aged like hot dog turds. Like
Hot dog water.
I
Like skinny
don't
pool.
think so. I think it's still funny.
maybe. I mean, it's the same Wayans humor.
Well, yeah, but I remember when it first came out in theaters because it was everybody's talking about this comedy movie, and I wasn't old enough to go see Rated R, and everyone, I was like, wait, what? It's a scary movie? Like it's a horror? Like no, it's a spoof. And at the time, spoof movies were kind of dead. Like the last, I mean, the one that I couldn't remember, like after Airplane, there weren't that many big spoof movies.
I was gonna say that. Like the
Scary
Naked
Movie
Gun.
kind of brought it back. The spoof.
Yeah.
Man. Well, damn. The only spoof movie I could think of that really hit home was like from like 10 years before that, I think. It was freaking Hot Shots.
Hot Shots, yeah, that was big.
Hot Shots Part 2. That movie slaps. It's so good.
Well, yeah, no, those were great. But when
It
Scary,
was a long time before that. And yeah.
but when
definitely
Scary Movie came out, like the entire country was talking about
Yeah.
how raunchy it was.
But what's that other one before? Didn't they do didn't the Wayans brothers do that other movie? Actually, I can't even remember. Actually, you're right.
Oh, they did Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, Don't Be a Menace. There you go. Yeah. That was
Sipping the juice in the hood.
yeah.
But again, I think the way I view Scary Movie is like I said, the fact that you had the whole country talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the whole world was, but because it was a huge hit. It's huge. It was big. Like I'm looking at it right now, $19 million budget, almost 300 million box office.
Wow.
Huge success,
And
greatness.
and because there was also a lot of controversy over it because it was such a hard R. A lot of parents at the time like don't let your kids see this movie. Blah blah blah.
It's so bad and so.
What's your favorite scary movie? I'm in the house. Remember? You're sticking out from the curtain.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm at? Yeah, I see your feet. Yeah, the first one. Okay, you know what? Some of it.
Also, I think it's kind of. Did Anna Faris do anything before that? I think she was just starting.
I think that was her.
I'm looking. That was like her third movie. Holy crap!
Yeah, put her on the map for sure.
They're on the piano, right? And then they're like she's singing and he's like, "Oh, how have you heard this song?" And then they start playing "Shake Your Ass." Tell me what you're working for.
Tell me
And
what
then,
you're working for.
And then all of a sudden we see this little girl, and then she's peeing. What is it, Tang?
Dropped it.
She's like, and he's like, she keeps going for what, at least 5 minutes, and the puddle keeps
she's
getting
pretty
bigger.
That kind of.
She keeps taking a pee, and then the mom's like, I don't know, she has been doing that. And then she grabs her head, and she goes, no, puts her head in the pee, and she like starts smacking her.
No, that's how you do it, right?
And then that's parenting 101. What do you thought about that scene? You guys rolled too? Sorry, laughing.
It was a good intro.
And then so it slowly progresses. That's when we see the father, and then that's where he says, "What he says something about is tickle his butthole to get it going."
When I tickle my pickle.
And then what's it called? The father Harris. He's like, "Sir, you want to see the girl?" I was like, "No, not yet. First I gotta bless the house." So we go into this room, you know, we thinking we hear like groaning and stuff, and then he rips the page. I mean, he's talking, and all the flies are like in his face. Do your impression.
That was a good scene.
Yeah, let's see those faces, boys.
Can't
He's
recruit.
like,
See those faces. There we go.
you see all this.
There we
And
go.
he's like, this putrid smell. It's coming from this demon. Then he's like, he's coughing up. Then the intensify of the flies in the window. You hear the, and then he's like, God. And then and all of a sudden I was like, ah, come on. And we're in the restroom. He said, what are the enchiladas or the chalupas?
He's
that
like,
little twist at the end, huh?
enchiladas.
Not us.
Nice little twist.
Enchiladas. So as he gets ready, and then they're walking into the girl's room, and then he sees her like, oh, fuck it. He takes off running.
Father,
Like, Father.
return.
Like, Father, please think of the child. He's like, okay. And then the girl who's possessed is like, Harris, your mother's here. Would you like to leave a message? Like, Mom, get out of there. It's like, oh, you're no fun. I was like, what?
That
What's
part-
going on here?
Also, can we? That's Andy Richter.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
Andy
it's
Richter.
Andy Richter. And that was when he was on Conan. He was popular then. Ish.
So yeah, I saw the hijinks ensued until the demonic like throws up on Harris, and she starts laughing, and she gets thrown up on her again. Oh my god, the piece! I was like, and then he throws up on
They
the
do that
father. And-
Yeah. I couldn't stop laughing on that part. I laughed for like a whole half hour.
Blah.
He's like, bah, bah, bah.
And 5 seconds later, they're all clean. There's nothing left in the room.
He just
What got me was right after that with the tongue, where he's just spinning the face. Fuck me!
Father, that's not part of the ritual.
Father.
Father out of pocket, man. He has to battle. He's battled some demons, man.
Oh. So so it gets around to the like, oh, you can't do nothing to harm me, and it's like, man, fuck this. It pulls out a gat and just shoots her, and then that's the opening scene of Scary Movie Dose. And then we see the Shorty and Sydney sitting. Before that, we pans to this what's it called? To this statue, like white kids, and then it goes black kids, and it says once you go black, you never go back.
Is it the Jefferson statue?
Yeah, that one.
That was a joke of its time, for sure.
And then so she sees Shorty and Sydney is like, oh, I'm trying to embrace books. She's like, oh, what, the knowledge of learning? Like, no, I get to roll. What's this?
Free
Comedic chiming. And then like, oh, come on, Sydney, like we're gonna teach you how to be more cool. Yeah, me. So he beats up the girl. She's like, 1, 2, 3. He punches that girl. It's like,
Oh, son.
oh, son.
Oh, son.
That jacket is tight, son. And she gets it and
She
shit.
gets it, and then we meet Brenda, and they're talking about going to classes.
Classes. And then the professor and Dwight, was it Professor Oldman and Dwight are preparing to recruit the students.
Tim Curry and
Tim Curry.
Russ.
Dwight and the guy in there.
They're talking about their evil scheme at Hell House.
So they're like, oh yeah, we're recruiting you guys to go spend the night at Hell House and this and that. Well, they don't know that. All right, let's go. So that's when Sydney drives up already to the house. She's walking around. She's like, hello?
Driving in the car. This is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
What is she singing? Sweet, sweet fantasy. And the radio's like, hey, shut the fuck up and let me sing. God. And then she goes up to the door. And it's just the big clangers.
The biggest ball.
Oh!
Like, hello?
The door was open. That was great.
Yeah, nasty wait
And
till
I'm looking at that and I'm like, they had like a 12-year-old daughter. Like, what was this?
What the fuck?
oh wow. So she walks in and she's looking around for anybody, and she walks into the kitchen, and that's where she meets.
Oh, hey there.
It's my good hand.
She meets the Hanson.
No, I have to use this hand. It's my good hand.
And she's like, oh, let me help you. She drops all these pants.
Oh, you dropped all your underwears. And your toothbrush, I'm gonna need that for later. Dude, I still do that. I do the like so pretty thing. Like I do that frequently. And I don't remember where it's from, but that gotta be where it's from, where you do like the creepy little hand thing.
The creepy hand.
I do that. So pretty.
So let me show you some-
Oh, hey, can I just reading the wiki? You know, on the radio when she told her to shut the fuck up. That actually was the singer, Vitamin C.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, nice.
Actually got her to actually say that. That's funny. Details, man. We have to get her this one part.
So they cut back with everybody. So they cut everybody's there, you know. This is the first night there, and then Mr. Hanson prepared a cool, what's it, buffet style dinner. And she's like, "Oh, cook the potatoes." And
Oh,
she's
but
like,
not before they establish Professor Oldman is a pervert who wants to look at the cameras and watch him shower. And also, is there ever a role that Tim Curry is not exactly fit for? Like exactly Tim Curry.
Yeah.
And nobody else could be this. I think he was perfect for it, even though he's just an old creepy creep. And I also picture like his older characters like aging up to be this weirdo, and it also fits.
It leads up to it, right? Yeah, just
Right?
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
He only got the part because of his nipples. Sorry, spoiler.
That's the most important part of the movie. So yeah, so Mr. Hanson over here is like, oh, I have the potatoes. Like, let me stir it up a little bit more.
Oh, I made
Oh God.
Here's a little bit for you.
my strong hand.
And then he's like, oh, I got the turkey. Who wants a piece of turkey? I know you're looking at it. He's like, how you get it so juicy? He's like, I did it like this, and I licked it.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna lick it too.
I'm gonna
Like, dude, why are you bringing the turkey leg?
kind of lick it.
They were
Like,
like, oh. And they're like, sir, do you have anything that you haven't touched? Like, oh, I have this good pie. Yeah, give us a piece. Like, I know you're eyeing this pie. And then they do the my germs thing. My germs.
oh my God.
My germs.
He goes, my germs. Like, no.
And everyone just walks away. Ah, fuck it.
Nasty, nasty, nasty.
And then we hear after that, everybody's walking, and then we hear like, oh, come play with us, this and that. And that's when it's pitch black.
That's what they're referencing there with the ball.
And then the ball just drops, and they start doing the
Commercial. The
they just
basketball.
quit walking and stuff.
And they're all balling. So Shorty hits himself in the nuts.
Shouting.
Ah!
Shorty.
What do you think about that part? That was so cool, huh? Like, when I saw that part, I was like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Forgot about this commercial. I had to go back and find the commercial.
But I gotta backtrack just a second because you skipped over the best character. And I can't abide that. I will not abide that in my house, in my hell house, sir. You skipped over the parrot. It's just not okay. The parrot was the first one that Cindy met in the house. And she's like, hey there, little fella. And he's like, little? I'm hung like a fucking bull. You want some of this? And that's when Shorty comes in and he's like, hey, what's up, little guy? And he's like, that's not what your mom said to me.
That's not what your mom said last night.
Oh.
And they start like, what do you want to say?
Yeah. Oh, and then he shoves David Cross out of the way in his wheelchair. He's like, back up, it's just a parrot. And then he's like, that's not what your mom said last night. And then he's, oh, come on, son. He shoves him in his wheels.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Back up to speed.
So yeah, so they continue. They're walking around, and it's like, oh, buddy, this Buddy, Sydney, Ray, Shorty, Brenda, Dwight, and the girl. What's her name? Theo.
Do they even say her name ever?
And her Theo, the one with the thong, always showing, like Lita back in the day.
Kathleen Robertson.
The best part about wrestling.
So they continue. Sydney and Buddy, which is that guy from. Is it Malcolm in the Middle? No, huh? I got confused.
Yeah,
Malcolm
this
in the
Francis.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's,
it is him, right?
He's the brother of that 70s guy that just went to prison.
Well, he's Stanley Masterson's brother.
Yes, Masterson's brother.
Oh, really? He's
what? Shoot!
Yeah, they're brothers.
Oh,
their whole family they're like all actors.
What the
Damn,
hell?
son.
That's crazy. That's news to me.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well,
So Buddy and Sydney find a secret bookcase into the study. Buddy grabs. He goes, grab the chest. Let's go. And then she grabs her boob, and he's like, no, not that chest, buddy. And then and after that, the girl gets that the ghost encounter.
Off the chest. Gotta be quicker than that, A-cup.
That dynamic between them is like. So yeah, so next we have the ghost encounter of the strange kind. You know, the girl is getting, do me harder. The one with the 6'9".
Whoa.
Tekashi 6'9".
That's royalty. That's Tori Spelling.
Tori Spelling, yeah.
Which is, I have to say, when I saw them the first time I saw the movie, I was like, the 90210 girl, 90210 girl, so random. So she's in this raunchy movie. Because before then, everybody saw her as teen heartthrob, and also because her father, Aaron Spelling, the great Aaron Spelling.
Yeah.
So it's weird. But she had, I think, one of the most memorable scenes. Go ahead, zombie. Describe, zombie. Can you show the audience?
I just wrote "move on," and that's all I wrote. That's it.
You got to show. This is a show, man. You got to entertain people. You know.
So, homies, go ahead.
In the back of her skull.
Yeah, that's
We're
great.
trying to not X-rated and being banned, all right? So let's use your imagination. What happened to her? So after they did that, yeah, she was in the roof. She was upside down, and she was like, "Thank you."
No, I'm kidding.
She unloaded that Gok 3000 is what happened.
Kids don't look that up because I know we have kids
It's
followers
about
for some reason. Guys, we'll let you know. This is I'm gonna put like an explicit. You know, like we're not made for kids. So you see,
Yeah, this is episode 375. Yeah, we're not for kids on this one fucking episode. Moving on.
Moving on.
I'm just saying because I've been looking
Moving on
at
for the kids.
Yeah, moving on for the kids. That's where kids come out.
Okay.
Anyways,
Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure, but I would like to see the behind the scenes of how they did that. Because that wasn't see that was a practical. If I had to guess, there's probably something they put on the back of the head, like a
a green screen.
gizmo or something that goes back and forth. No, I don't. They didn't use green screen. That thing was. It looked practical.
I've seen them, but I don't remember that. I've seen the deleted scenes. I remember those clearly, and I'll get into those after because they were pretty golden.
But yeah, so they're smoking cigarettes and like, honey, where you going? Then the ghost just gets up and bounces.
But she's like, Mrs. Hugh, sounds so nice, and he's like, oh, I'm out of here.
I'm out. So then next door we see Sydney. You know, that's where she got questions came out, like what animal was Sydney fighting. So she was in there. She starts fighting a cat, which was crazy. She like breaks the bottle. I'm gonna cut you. Then he rolls over and cuts the cat. He's like, "Come on, that's all you got." And then he got
Why
Rocky.
didn't
Like,
call Sabrina the teenage witch on it? Because they would have got down.
that was Salem.
That was Salem. You tell me that wasn't Salem.
What did you thought about the fight scene, base? With the sweat and everything. Just slow motion punching.
Yeah, no, it was definitely over the top.
I was thinking about punching a cat, and I'm just like, I don't think it would really satisfy with that delivery that she landed on him. Like, I feel like it would just not. I don't want to test that, but
Man, they're vicious, man. They jump on you, they claw you, they don't give a damn, they don't bite you.
well, I've yet to punch a cat personally.
Continue. We motherfucker trying to get my legs. I'm like, out of here.
Where's my cat?
Uh-oh.
Come here, I want to try some.
I want to try it.
So he could play fight. Anyways, so in the beginning, another thing we skip over to is when Mr. Hanson was showing Sydney to her room. We see a clown sitting in the bench. She's like,
Oh, that's right.
I could have swear I left him in the room. I don't know what's he doing out here.
The master really liked this clown.
And he slaps.
of him. And he slaps the booty.
She's
She's like, what?
So now we fast forward after Brenda and Ray are alone in the room. She's like, I want you to get freaky, and then it says all those freaky things, and I'm not gonna repeat it here. So Brenda leaves, and then we see a puppet come to life underneath, like, hey, you, come with me, like, hello,
God.
hello. And then they go underneath. He's getting dragged under the bed, and the clown is like, wait.
Turns out Ray's a different animal.
Get out of here.
Rachel.
Then Ray charges him back in.
Rachel.
I gotta give him my own. Let's play.
Wait. That doesn't go in there. Wait, stop.
Okay. Look, that was great. That was all well and good. But, like, I was really hoping for a moment of connection with Tim Curry being the original It. I was hoping there would be something there.
Instead, we got Uncle Ray Ray. Want to play?
Yeah, and I mean that was good for the gag, but I wanted to see some Tim Curry It in this.
And that's another way to put go get the hook. Oh my goodness.
Another missed opportunity right there.
I'm saying.
And then in the beginning, okay, I know we jumped, but like in the beginning, you're like, how does it look better? Do you think it look better loose or tucked in there? When you say tucked, it's zoomed in, so I'm like, I want none of that. You guys gotta go check. Well, go check it out. So yeah, so the clan gets plastered, destroyed. I was just like, damn, poor clown.
Think, for the record, I think the movie used on the clown is called a Cheshire bow tie.
Senor O'Neill, what do you thought about that scene?
Yeah, big dick.
Well,
okay, you just said it.
Well, then.
Straight out said. I gotta go back in there and bleep it for a Spotify audience.
Hey, that's a name.
Yeah, it's a name. That's
He had a Batman sidekick. So this is one of my not favorite parts of the movie. As it continues, like it's one of my hilarious part where you go, Sydney is looking at the dresses, and then she gets, I don't know, remember it's possessed or whatever. So she walks into the kitchen and she sees a professor, and she gets on top of the professor, and that's where Cousin Neil say he rips her shirt open and like, big. Yeah, like 11-inch nipples, and she like, what? And then she goes, I think she started to suspect. And then she's like, who? And it's Ray. It's like, oh, he pushes her off, and then she snaps, right? And then she's like, I don't know, like I was looking at these dresses, and then something happened, and then he goes, what about you?
In the kitchen. Where did you get yours, Ray? Oh, girl, I'm about to start that Saturday.
That shit. When I saw it, I lost it. Like, I'm just here. Oh my god, Ray is in the corner eating an apple. I just came here for a banana. Don't I look so tight?
How's it look?
Oh, that thing got to me. It killed me, fool. Picture Ray, man. I think Ray stole the show, man.
He was trying to rehydrate after his encounter with Big Dick. Was that the problem?
Oh my goodness.
Hiya, Georgie.
And then we go to, after that, we go to Shorty's room, and then we see he's watering his weed plant. He's like, I want you to be big and strong.
I want you to grow up big and strong and get smoked by a bunch of rappers, make them do a bunch of dumb shit to mess up their careers.
In that instance, the TV turns on and it starts saying all these what's
I'm
name of tracks.
Woman. Eddie up, bitch! It's Christmas.
And then the instant you see the weed plant growing bigger and bigger.
Santa Claus is coming on, Mom. I'm gonna buy that.
I'm gonna get that. So the weed plant grows into a big ass living plant, and he rolls up Shorty.
That was funny. I like that they get the afro. It's lit on fire, it's all smoking and stuff.
Perfect for it.
Yeah, it's perfect.
She's like, take it to the head, take it to the head.
Toke, take it to the head.
Ah, you a bitch!
So Buddy goes, I know what to do. So he goes into the kitchen or whatever, and he comes back. Give us the blood.
Dad, I got Doritos and Funyuns. You can have them if you trade for him.
So he drops them, he takes them off. That was hilarious. Like, take it to the head.
Really? Was it a bag of Funyuns?
Oh, it was definitely funny.
Oh man, I want some Funyuns.
Wait till you smoke.
He smokes them. And then after that, we get we see Buddy follows the professor into the dungeon. Get out of here, professor. What are you doing in here? And he talks about the professor, and Dwight's like, I think we got to pull the plug. The poltergeist is getting stronger. And then the professor's like, I'm almost getting close to getting laid, so no. So then he gives them the keys, you know. He's like, here, this is the only way out. Remember, they only can leave during sunset. And that's where the Scooby-Doo gang are in the kitchen. They're all huddled up like, oh my God, there's a poltergeist here. It's like, what the fuck is a poltergeist? That's what Shorty says.
Yeah.
And then they find out that homie has the keys. And that's when Theo's like, give me 5 seconds with him and I'll get the keys.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What ensues? Go. Everybody take over. What happens? So we see Theo go into the dungeon, and we see talking to Dwight.
By the way, played by David Cross, who is hilarious as Tobias Fuenke in Arrested Development. Yeah.
That was around the same time too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. So she's trying to seduce him, and she's like, "Oh, I can help you out," and he's like, "I don't need your help.
I can do it myself."
Whoa! Slow down. Gotta talk to us more about the foreplay that she was doing.
Oh, she was whipping up her little whale tail.
Yeah.
And shaking her leather hot pants.
Smack that ass. Mm.
Yeah, so it was clear she was willing to go all out
She was
for the
going
boys.
great
for the team.
lengths.
Yeah, and he was into it until he was offered to do something that he could do him damn self.
It's a really proud man. I could do it myself. I don't even know myself.
And his legs flip up over his head. And then he starts putting in the
She
work.
knocks her out.
And then she hits him with a brick and steals his keys.
Yeah. So in the hallway, we see the professor. There's a ghost. Like, come here. He's like, ooh, who's this? Like, come here, get closer. And it's dark. And then he turns on the match, and he's like, bah. He's like, ah.
Get scared.
I guess, right? He died because we don't see him anymore after
That's
that.
right, huh? I forgot about that.
It did not stop Shorty in a few scenes.
Yeah, Shorty had different plans.
So after that, everybody's trying to get out. The doors are slamming on each other. So they go upstairs, and homie is like, I got the most advanced technology. Here's some Googles and guns. And then don't shoot your load because we only have limited amount of of ammo.
It
And
can
over here,
detect
they start.
any body fluid, whether it's been cleaned off or not. What is it? Are my glasses crooked? What's everybody looking at?
See the aftermath of what happened earlier.
Well, by the way, they are spoofing Hollow Man. Kevin.
Oh,
Bacon.
Yeah, that's right.
Kevin Bacon.
So like, all right, you guys go over here. Go ahead, let's split up. And he's like, wait. Every time.
Oh hell nah! How come every time there's a problem, you white people say split up? Okay, you're right. Anyway, you three come with me.
Don't go with it.
Don't die, yo.
So Senor Jack Skellington gets up and starts chasing him. And he's like, oh no, this bitch brought him over here. Branda's hiding. He's like, please. And then she trips. I think you too small and kill him.
Eat him. At first, she runs into Shorty's room, and he's like, I got an idea.
Oh, yeah. So then she makes it all the way to Brenda, and then she's like, Sydney, are you serious? Are you scared of this guy? He takes his head off.
Serious,
The skeleton. You gonna run from Kalisa Flockhart?
It's Bones.
It's bouncing.
And then they mess up the Skellington, you know. He's like, oh, I'm going to get back. I'm going to kick your ass. And then we see the ghost of Mr. Kane. He's like looking around the corner, and he's like, Daddy, where are you? Where are you? The girl is looking for him. What's her name? She puts the glasses. Like, where are you going?
Tori Spelling, whatever her name is.
Yeah. She's like, leave me alone. I don't love you. But Daddy, we could make it work.
It's just a fling.
You gave me crabs.
Oh yeah, you gave me crabs. And then a chandelier drops on her.
And she's like,
Did you
was that
see
the end
all
of her?
fatality? Oh, besides Professor Oldman.
So yeah, then the ghost finds him. He's like, Wedgie. He gives a wedgie to Buddy. He's like, ah. Sydney shoots the thing. She disappears. And then they go thrown into the freezer after that, Sydney and Buddy.
Yeah.
Another critical point.
Yeah. We're gonna need another demonstration, Zombie. Show us
Go
what
ahead,
happens.
Zombie. You're up.
Yeah, show us.
What happens in the freezer?
I want to see facial expressions.
So Mr. Buddy is where you're laying down. It's like, I don't think I could make it, Sydney. Like, can you feel this? Like, I can't feel anything.
Go a little higher.
Get a little high.
He went full Danny Masterson on that.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Ding, ding, ding. There you go.
Please, it's very important. It's for my survival.
Actually, oh my god, I think because I haven't seen the movie in a long time, and it's just coming back to me of what's coming. Wait.
It's coming.
Hold on, no pun.
It's all
Right?
coming back.
Oh my
to
god, I remember the scene now. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Right?
He gets a fire hose.
It really stuck.
It was MM all over again.
It's the one also. Sorry. Don't we get a quick shot that shows him like being like the life sucked out of him, right?
Yeah.
There's a difference. It's right. It shows him becoming like.
I'm gonna go. Don't let go. Don't let go, buddy.
He unzips like, no, buddy. He's like, hey, do it for the power of love. For the power of love.
That's what they say, huh?
So he does the thing from the first scene. He throws up on Sydney, but not the other way. So it goes everywhere. She's like, oh, Sydney. She must be really backed up, man. But it's funny how what she does after that. So after that, it's funny because she picks up the little cup. She's like, hello,
Oh,
can you hear me? I can't hear myself. What are you doing?
Moron.
then she's like, "We're gonna break out," and she starts assembling things. It's a steamroller out of nowhere. Let's go.
Before that, we see the Dwight characters like, all right, I'm gonna go check upstairs, and you check there. Cover me. You see him army crawling.
The hottie.
The Theo, or whatever.
Funny that they paired up. Like I guess he's over her hitting with a brick.
She's like, I'll do it. Don't worry. And then she climbs, and dude, the way he slides down the stairs, he's like, oh.
I think it's just his expression too that gives it, that extra.
I can do it.
And then she's like, fine, I don't know what to do. And she just throws her gun and everything away, and she storms off. And then he finally makes it upstairs in the hallway. That's where Kane and Dwight do their little wheelchair.
A wheelchair race.
Mission Impossible 2. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was wrong. The scene I was thinking about was from the first movie.
So they have the wheelchair battle.
Yeah, Mission Impossible 2. Let's go. John Woo. Got the dubs flying.
Yeah, that was a Pulp Fiction thing.
John Woo, man. It's a signature.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I've never seen Pulp Fiction. Go on.
Wait, hold on. Wait, okay. Hitman, okay. Zombie, have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Yes, I have.
Oh, thank goodness. Base, you've seen Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I made a meme of the "Do I look like a bitch to you?" thing, and but I've never seen the movie itself.
It's a great movie, man.
Say wolf again, and he's a dog. All right, that's it. That's a joke. Go on.
So Kane and Mr. Dwight are playing chicken, and his tires pop because of the Firestone. All that Firestone back in the day, and all their tires were popping.
The recalls and everything and all that stuff.
So he goes through him, and he goes through the window, and he goes, psh, and he falls. He's holding on, and then Mr. Hansen's like,
Come on, grab my hand.
give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Strong hand.
I can't. It's not strong enough.
He's like, give me your hand. He's like, no.
I wouldn't grab it either. I
would have grabbed his forearm instead of his hand. I would just.
Oh no, he would have. He would have put that right in the face.
He's like, oh, so cute. So yeah, so Mr. Dwight falls down. He's like, ah. And then the camera pans in, like, not you. Why me? Why are you doing this? Help me. To Mr. Hansen.
Possesses him, I guess.
I think that's what it was, huh?
Yeah, I mean, dude, clearly, I mean, I think.
And then, in the hallway, we see Sidney pick up the cups again. He's like, Ray, hello, Ray, where are you? Where are you? We're in trouble. He's like, Ray, I'm behind you.
He's like 3 feet away.
Well, growing up, you guys did that? Play with the little cups like that?
Does that actually work?
Yeah, it does.
I think I might have tried it, but I just never remembered the result.
Yeah, you know what? I want to test that. I want to see how long a string you can use.
Yeah, let's run a string from your house to mine and see if it works.
I was thinking,
That'd be long distance
Long
calling.
distance call,
yeah, Pasadena, let's do this.
Without all the extra fees and hidden fees.
Look at that cup in the ear. Hello? Yes. So yeah, so that's when Mr. Sidney tells Ray, go get Buddy, and I'll get the girls. So we go find Hanson. So they get it to Hanson, and then that's when we get the famous running down the stairs, changing with the 3 girls. I'm like, oh my goodness.
They're
running down, the wigs are flying, the shirts are flying off, the skirts are flying off. And then they come back out and they're on their underwear like,
Yeah. You know what? I was like 13 or 14. Like this was a great scene to me. This was a win.
You put it one, was it? You put slow-mo.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then they're like, ah! Yeah. You know what? Different time, all right? Napster had a lot of spam.
How many computers went down to LimeWire and all that?
LimeWire.
Oh my god, dude! And it'd be like a 24-hour download, right? You'd be like, I'm gonna download this, and it's like 7 kilobytes, 24 hours of running. You're like, all right, cancel my plan, Sheila.
We ain't going nowhere.
And yes, this movie.
So it's they busted like, what is it? Angel style. So they bust the flying Liu Kang kicks, the Chung Li kicks in the corner.
They go to the fountain
and go full Charlie's
with the 2 streams.
They're peeing.
Yeah, and then they start playing "Smack My Bitch Up."
Smack
Hell
Smack
yeah.
my B up.
Smack my bitch up.
I think my favorite move from that fight scene was the cow, or was it the? Yeah, it was the cow, right?
They're mocking him. They're mocking the
motherfucker.
Move, motherfucker.
Angry cow.
So they're here mocking the kung fu styles, you know.
Very disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. And then when she does the flying tornado kick, and then was a parody of the Twister movie that came out. That's a Twister.
Yeah. Twister of 1996.
And they just throw it away. So I beat Mr. Hansen. He's like, oh, the little light bright, the sparkles were coming out of him.
He slaps what's her face. He smacks her into a wall, and then she uses her inflatable air.
Inflatable air boobs. Have you ever had inflatable air boobs?
I like you guys filling in the details.
No, I'm just saying. Like, have you ever bought inflatable air boobs?
I don't even sell them.
We're going to assume you have, base.
Pretty funny stuff. A little pop, and then next thing you know, you got boobs.
Yes,
I feel as though I need context for this.
I know, me too. Where you found them?
Such an item. Is it?
Oh,
is
it was like Chinatown kind of area.
Is it like personal survival? Is it?
You know what?
Family barbecue.
Oh, actually, no, it wasn't Chinatown. It was like No, yeah, it was Chinatown.
Little Tokyo.
Yeah, Little Tokyo, I think. Well, whatever it is down here in LA. But it was fun. It's a fun time.
Like, I've seen the sumo suits. I haven't seen the boob suits. So.
I've had the sumo suits.
We're getting a bunch of obnoxious stuff. Boobs.
I used to go into the gyms around my area and do Tai Chi in the sumo suits.
Tai Chi.
We should start doing that.
Enough Tai Chi? Is that what you are?
Uh-huh.
So your Dwight over here invented this machine. Like, it looked like the Ghostbuster trap thing. He's like, all right, whatever you guys, we need you to provoke the ghost, Mr. Kane, to stand on the platform. And then he's strapped to Ray's back with the belt.
Bustin' makes him feel good.
And he like, turn around. He turns around and stuff. And like, Sydney, go do your thing. He's like, all right. She does her thing.
Stay still.
Ray is like, all right, Sydney, get out. And the ghost approved. He's going down the stairs. He twists his ankles. He tumbles. He goes, brah. And yeah, and then he makes it to the platform. And it's like, oh, no, Sydney, get out of there. You know, you're going to die. And then he goes, Ray, go get her. Why are you running so slow? So run faster. He's like, so yeah, Mr. Ghost gets trapped, gets destroyed. And where'd she go? They pushed him up or somewhere?
It was like Ghostbusters. Straight up.
All right. So they trap them in the little lights and they'll make sure you don't cross your stream. Yeah, they're all safe. They're like, yeah, we did it. We survived. So yeah, so back to school. It's like, I think it's over. And then Sydney was like, we have 2 hot dogs. And it's Hanson like, I'm here to get you, Sydney. You're never going to be rid of me. And it's never going to end. He's like, no, yes. And then this car comes. It's like, oh, what was that? Like, nothing.
Wait, but where did Buddy go?
Yeah, where did he go? Was he in it? He was in it.
Buddy's not in the third one.
That's the end of the movie scene. Or what was the deleted scenes you were like to talk about?
Okay, so one of them, Dwight actually died when he fell out the window. He didn't come back in and get strapped to Ray for that whole thing. He died and he's in heaven. And like they're like, welcome to heaven, Dwight. Would you like to confess your sins or whatever? And he's there and he's in his wheelchair and he's like, oh shit, I'm crippled here too. I remember that part very fondly. And I was like, why is that not in the movie? They could have just killed his ass.
Oh my goodness.
But awesome. That said, Damon Wayans, no, not Damon, Marlon Wayans is the one who wrote it. He recently went on some podcast that was not us and expressed interest in renewing not only the Scary Movie franchise, that he wants to reboot it because, I mean, let's be honest, as Cousin Neil mentioned, the references are dated, like, you know, that it can be brought into this time, and there are plenty of scary movies to parody and reference nowadays. But so they mentioned that they wanted to reboot the franchise if they get the license again. And also White Chicks. They want to do a White Chicks too.
Oh shit!
Oh god,
amazing! Freaking White Chicks, fantastic movie.
They should leave that alone, man.
Let me get the hair out of my face.
Movie the juggernaut.
Well, I don't think bringing it back would ruin the first one at all.
I think you gotta bring back Tyler Cruz. You gotta bring.
I think
back.
Terry Crews. Yeah.
Oh,
Terry Crews is an absolute. Terry Crews is a genius, a comedic genius. Oh, he's so good. But I think that their comedy and their style has aged and matured, and that they could probably bring it into the new generation pretty well.
To be honest, just nowadays it's hard to do comedies.
Yeah,
that's true.
Just because the age we live in, where it's the TikTok age, right? Everybody likes their stuff in like short forms, and the attention span it's hard to retain. So
yeah,
so you don't see that many you don't see that many good comedies out.
My all-time favorite comedy movie is Balls of Fury. That's mine. Speaking of horror.
Wait, and you didn't call it out when Cousin Neil last episode Said,
I'm gonna
great
keep calling
strategy,
it up.
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. That is from Balls of Fury, sir.
No,
You
no,
should
no,
have
no,
caught
no.
that.
No, that's dodgeball, sir.
Yeah, that's dodgeball.
That's dodgeball,
You are wrong.
sir.
You
Well, I
lost,
never
sir.
referenced it being my favorite movie. So, how about you eat some Balls of Fury, motherfucker?
No, that's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Let's see. Final thoughts on Scary Movie 2?
Scary Movie 2.
Content.
Wait, so
Bonus content.
all of you prefer Scary Movie 2 over the first one?
I still submit that Scary Movie 2 is the best one.
Because I prefer the first one.
I prefer the first one.
Yeah, for
The classic.
Although
Yeah,
they're
see
like
the
what,
first one.
less than a year apart.
Yeah,
Oh, really? They had it back to back?
yeah.
Yeah, they were riding the high of the success from the first one.
Yeah.
No shit. So they really had it in their back pockets then.
What's your favorite
I'll-
scary movie? How do you ask that inside your own scary movie?
I will say the first Scary Movie, they parodied more. They were more focused on parodying scary movies. Well, the second one, they kind of branched out more to like different, just summer blockbusters. It looks like.
So yeah, I enjoyed the first viewing. Will I see it again? No. Well, I'll go back and look for episode one. First movie, yeah, probably just to get more reference with the characters. I'll probably watch it on my own, but yeah, I'll give it a pass. You know, it's enjoyable, funny moments, and I guess a thumbs up for me.
Hey, so because this was your first time watching it, or did you find it hilarious or funny, or it was
Some
just-
parts, like I said, with the whacking
Just-
and with the daughter and the here and there, the other parts, it feels like I was losing brain cells just watching this.
Yeah, so like I said, when I saw the movie, I was a teenager, and I just remember like my stomach hurting. It was so hilarious. But now we're older, more cynical. It's not as it doesn't hit the same.
How about you, Base?
Yeah, watching it now, I guess I'd have the same opinion. It's kind of but I mean, it still brings me back to memory lane, where I did, lose a couple brain cells on a Friday night, like, it was pretty funny.
To close it up, what do you think of it, Hitman?
Yeah, I don't want to say timeless. It's definitely timed. For its time, I think it was a contender. It was really good. And aside from the obvious pop culture references, I think the jokes still land pretty well. I mean, I think it's the most oft-quoted scary movie. Like, how many people do the strong hand thing sometimes? Yeah, I mean, that comes up a lot more.
Yeah.
Yamin is still a thing.
For the strong hand Hitman, cousin Neo, Spooky Base. I am the zombie. This is and has been the Hitman and the Zombie show. Till next time, much love and